Hello, ladies and gentlemen, dude and dudettes. I'm Matt Burns.
And I am currently picking my nose. Don't worry, mate. I've just finished rooting.
Proper root canal, was it?
Actually, no. I think it was more so frontal lobe. When you have to dig really deep.
You got to dig down deep.
Yep. No, you got to dig up. It's a bit like James Woods out of Family Guy. When you pull it out, it's like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Anyway, I'm James Irvine.
This is The Burning Truth. And yes, you. Some of you may know already that this is not our regular scheduled programming.
Yeah, we thought we'd slot it in. You have to excuse me because I've got a face full of sausage. No, that sounded wrong. I meant a face. No.
No comment.
It's an all-day breakfast. It's an all-day breakfast. No.
I'm sure that's what they say.
Don't you dare. Don't do it.
What?
No.
I'm not going to do it. Not this soon.
Anyway, I think what we shall do right now is do the watershed because I think something might get said in a minute that could offend somebody before they get to hear it.
Pretty much.
As if pecking my nose and digging for gold wasn't enough.
But then again, you've seen kids do it.
Yeah, it's grim, especially when they pull out a stringy one. It's like, ugh.
Really? No, just get on to please, move on.
Okay, without further ado, I bring to you the Wednesday, which should have been Sunday, watershed.
Yes.
The following broadcast may contain language and opinions and topics that may not be suitable for younger listeners or for those that are easily offended, pussies. However, I do believe that bear in the big blue house is much easier on the eyes and ears.
I'd agree with that.
Pussies. I'm done.
You done?
I'm done.
You're done. Right. And of course, just to also add on to that, additionally, and we say this every week. Did I say so? We say
no. I think every week so far we've made it very clear. I just want to see if the idiot that seems to think that we're doing it for disingenuous reasons.
Yeah.
I think we should tone it down this week and see if they react to it. So if they react to it, then we know that they can't fucking hear us.
Yeah, especially from the back.
Yeah, especially from the back. You know, the fucking idiot in the back.
Yeah, but anyway, we'll just state for the record that, of course, The Burning Truth is in full support of Black Lives Matter.
We are also advocates for hashtag speaking out. So, watch out, Nancy Ponzies.
Pretty much. And, of course, we've always got a mic available and airtime available for anybody who wants to discuss or put their views and thoughts onto them subjects, just as long as it's not anything slanderous, anything libelous, or anything that can get us sued.
Yeah, so pretty much anything of the above.
Pretty much.
Anything of the above. Anything of the above. Oh, no, I won't say that. That's cutting too close to the cloth.
No.
It's cutting too close to the cloth. A bit like when you've got a turtle head poking out. And if you don't know what that means, then you've clearly always had a toilet by your side.
And you've never touched cloth.
Mm-hmm. You've always been a stranger to danger.
Oh.
Nice. Nice. Real nice. Mmm. Mmm. Mmm.
Mmm.
Yeah, it's not quite sausage, but damn, it's still pork. Oh.
No comment. No comment. No comment.
Oh, sweet Jesus, look, it's scrambled eggs.
No, anyway.
I'd like to scramble your eggs, Matt Burns.
Go into your pork.
Hey, you're my pork, porky
Anyway.
pig.
That's all, folks. anyway.
That's all, folks.
Anyway, point being is, we've got plenty to discuss, especially seeing as we were originally meant to be doing this on Sunday.
Yeah, but instead, we're doing it today on a Why Wednesday. Why? Because why not?
Why not? And of course, well, in actual fact, we had some unfortunate events that ended up occurring. As for what they are, we may not be liable to say or anything in regards to it, but what happened, and hopefully it should be all resolved now.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just say this for any conspiracy theory or any conspiracy theorist, we didn't do anything illegal or anything. It was just bad timing. Unfortunate, agreed?
Very bad timing, but not inconvenient.
Mm-hmm.
But that aside, now that I've finished putting pork in my mouth. Oh, no, I haven't, actually.
I'm not saying that. I'm not. No.
Ham.
Right, anyway. I believe you got the first choice of the topics this week.
Yeah, the first choice of the topics. So, and this also goes out to somebody who's actually listening right now. You're not allowed to enter.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not, because they know me too well.
I'm sorry, but you didn't state that on the rules.
Guess what?
What?
I win my rules. Fuck you.
But you can't win your own competition.
I'm not going to win my own competition. But if somebody else wins, that means I win.
They can answer.
Don't start, Burns. Don't forget,
What?
you got to get back in the ring with me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look, my name's Matt Burns. I'm not scared of anybody.
Please. Let's continue. Would you kindly be so kind to continue on with the original
Yes.
topic?
I will be so kind to kindly move on to the topic and kindly give you some kind hints, because kindly is not kind enough.
Would you kindly, please?
Dick. Anyway, so I've got a couple of clues. So if you haven't seen already, there is a competition. So you can win yourself a fucking slice of Irvine, mate, because that makes fucking sense.
Makes sense.
The two questions are, name, because obviously it's a mug of myself.
Yes.
I am a mug.
Yeah, he is.
Yep, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me, that was an eggy burp. Oh, Ooh, ooh,
There
sweet
goes
Jesus.
there goes the professional standards straight out the window.
Oh, really? I thought they went out the window when I started talking about pecking my nose. But, whatever.
Pecking your nose compared to flatulence.
Every single time, every single week, it's like, Irvine, control yourself before the show. Go fuck yourself, Burns. But please, Irvine, please, we don't want to offend anybody. Fuck it straight in. Let's talk about bogies. Anyway. So, yeah, I've got a couple of clues. So, first clue.
You didn't mention the questions, did you?
Yeah, I'm doing it now. My God. Stop being such a Karen. So, without further ado, I bring to you the questions and some hints. First question is, name at least one of my top 3 favourite wrestlers of all time. And obviously there's 3 wrestlers, so the first clue is they are all wrestlers that partook in the Attitude Era. One is still currently wrestling. Another is currently a general manager. And the other is a podcast sensation. So think deeply about that one. Think about that one for Team Extreme. Think about that one for the 316. And think of it that you could always bet. You could always bet on certain companies, but none are better than William Hill.
Oh, I like.
So how did that grab you?
I like.
So, second question. Bear in mind that you've got to get both questions right. But I only want one wrestler.
From the first part.
One wrestler from the first question. If you can name more than that, you don't get a bonus prize. I'm sorry to be sad on you, particular person, but you know the answers, so you're not allowed.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they
well,
are.
they can enter, but slim pickings, I'm afraid. Anyway, second question. Name my, as in James Irvine's, favourite pay-per-view. I want the name of the pay-per-view and the year. And bear in mind that both these questions are topics that we have discussed previously on episodes.
Yep.
So, yeah. If you know the answers, please write in.
Well, message myself, message Irvine himself, or message The Burning Truth on all of our social media platforms.
Yeah. Yep. So to get your slice of Irvine, enter.
Yeah.
Enter. If you're not 100%, just have a guess.
Wing it.
Wing it. We're always swinging it when we're winging it.
And he's always making another swing.
Shawing! What was it you did last week? What? What?
What?
Anyway, excuse me, I've got some eggs in my mouth. Do you want to move on to the next topic whilst I fill my face?
Yeah, sure. I'd say, yeah. Let's move on, shall we? Because we've got plenty to potentially discuss. Because one of them being that this is something that's been going on for a while now with WWE. Now, normally we cover WWE. We normally go through like the usual. What happened on Raw this week? What happened on SmackDown? No, we're not going to be doing that for a bit. You know, have a bit of a break from. I don't want to be talking Raw, do I? We don't be talking about Raw all the time.
No.
Even though Raw hasn't been the best lately.
No, because it's been a bag of dicks.
Yeah. Now, the point being is, WWE have lately been sort of doing their rounds again, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
And in case if anybody wants to know what I'm referring to with the rounds, I am referring to the fact that they're doing more releases again.
Yeah, and we're not talking hit singles either.
No. The scary thing about it is the three people I can think that I can probably name, and one of them I'm going to apologise in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know fully how to pronounce their name.
I'll give it a bash.
We have Alexander Wolf.
See, that wasn't so hard.
That wasn't it.
Oh.
Right. Who was a member of Imperium. However, oh boy, he has been very vocal online. Very.
Can I just ask, was it vocal as in he used his voice, or he was being a keyboard warrior?
Keyboard warrior.
So he wasn't being vocal then?
Not literally.
No, well, to be vocal, you need to speak.
Well, he has been speaking to certain other reporters and everything.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll put my wooden spoon away now.
Your keyboard warrior.
I'm sorry, I'm using my vocals.
Anyway, point being is, he's been quite forthright with his current views in regards to WWE. And I'll be honest with you, didn't expect it.
So, instead of stuttering and getting on with it, not like there's anything wrong with stuttering, by the way. Yeah. Instead of stuttering about it, tell us what he said.
Basically, he's saying that WWE are more or less, you know, if they're going to release you, they'll just release you straight away. To them, it's business, nothing personal. They'll do it for profit.
Who, WWE?
Yeah.
Can you tell me something I don't know?
Pretty much, but he's doing it while he's technically only just been released. So technically, in a way, he should have a 30-day no compete. Is it 30 or 60? I think it's 60-day non-compete contract or clause, essentially. Which, oh dear. Then the other person, which is from NXT. Well, most of them are from NXT because one of them, you know, Alexander Wolf was at NXT, part of Imperium. The other one is Drake Younger. Now, a lot of people said they're thinking, Drake Younger, who the hell's that? He was the head NXT referee.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's bothered about him, to be fair.
Even though he did used to wrestle on the independent scene himself, but he decided to put on the referee shit because he'd probably get more known. Now, speculation...
No, he couldn't hack it.
I don't think it was that he couldn't hack it. I just think he just did too much stupid crap that he couldn't hack it later on.
No, he couldn't hack it.
You look up his career. That's all I'll just say. You'll probably understand why I say it. Okay.
No, he couldn't hack it.
Okay. But anyway, point being is, there's that. Then the third one I'm about to mention And this is the one I have been dreading to mention.
Can
I
I?
Please?
The third one that was also NXT
No, not
had a
NXT.
Hang on a minute. Are we not talking about that one then? Or you don't you want to touch on that one? Because I
Which
know
one?
he touched on quite a few things.
Please do. Continue.
We are talking about Velveteen. Well, I'm talking about Velveteen Dream.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was going to probably leave that one till last, but you know what? Get it out the way.
I have an Eminem song in my head, and there's a part of it goes, I don't touch up anything but little boys.
Oof.
Now that's not a stab at Michael. Yeah, if you remember the lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let me just point this out. My colleague isn't even stating anything for a fact. He's just using a song reference as for humour.
Yes.
Which is all under the, I believe, the Fair Use Act.
Yes, it is a fair use act. Just like using a condom and throwing it away after you've had a posh wank.
Where did that... No, I'm not saying that line. No.
Where did that... God, say it. Where did
No.
that...
No.
Where did it... Come on.
Where did that appear from your mind?
No, you weren't going to say that at all. Where did that what come from?
No, I'm not saying.
Oh, right.
That's why I stopped.
Oh, right. Giggity.
Trust you. Anyway, point being
Looks like a fucking turkey's gizzard when you finish with it.
Let's get back onto the serious subject. The fact is, the Velveteen Dream is somebody who has, how do we say, he has been very visual and everything with his presentation. However, since certain accusations were being made and everything, WWE had him on the show, took him off, brought him on for a short time, and then got him pretty much taken off straight away. Agreed?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the speculation is this WWE's way of saying, is he problematic? Is he anything? We don't exactly know. The thing is, it's all speculation. We don't know if it's true or false of the accusations, but WWE have had to make a bit of a judgment call because at the moment, they've got the pain for workers and everything, aren't they? And if they've got somebody who could potentially be a troublemaker or going to end up costing them more money, if they've got the chance to get rid of them now, they're going to. This isn't the first time WWE has done that before. It's not going to be the last. Yeah. Covered it?
Well, that's what he did. Oh, sorry, no, what?
Shall I move on to the next person?
That's what she said.
No comment. Anyway, all I'll say is the next person is someone who was on Raw.
All right, is this to make way for a certain return?
Doubtful.
Okay, go on.
Doubtful. It's to do with the commentary team.
Yes, somebody else that we don't really care about.
And I apologise if I butcher this name. Is it Ardan Varick? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Can you say that again?
No. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Anyway, all I heard right there was Steve Carell doing Evan Almighty. Bruce Almighty, when he was the anchor man in the film, and it was just like.
I said Adnan Varric. It's not right.
No, it sounds about right. If it isn't, please correct us by sending us a voice note.
Please. And I apologise. All I'll say is he has been on there for 6 weeks. Ouch.
Well, all I can say to that is he must have left a lasting impression.
Better some man, he was filling in for Samoa Joe, who got released.
Yeah. Look how well that paid off.
Oops.
Talk about making a tit of yourself.
The problem is, it doesn't end there. Supposedly he has said it's, due to circumstances with him travelling and everything, with him doing his other projects and everything, working with ESPN and everything as well. Basically the travel restrictions have sort of limited him.
Mm-hmm.
So supposedly they are, he's asked for his release and he's got it, and supposedly that they're getting someone in to fill in.
Mm-hmm.
And the scary thing about it is, one of the favourites that people think would get the job may not get the job. Don't you think it'd be a good idea to have Tom Phillips on it? Bring him back.
But to be honest with you, I don't care. Raw is just a pile of shite. It doesn't matter what you put on the fucking panel. It's just going to be crap.
I think they're considering bringing somebody in who used to do commentary for UFC.
How? Unless they're a wrestling fanatic as well at the same time, which I hope they would be.
Mm-hmm.
Then I just can't see it working, because they're used to commentating on
UFC.
Brutal fighting. I don't know. I really don't know. If anything, I think what they should do is have a good time and bring Pat McAfee in.
He's already doing SmackDown.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Fucking hell's sake.
But then again, he's doing a really good job of it, though, in all fairness.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Oh my God, what is wrong with you? Stop picking on me.
Wait. Or better yet, why don't they leave the two guys that are on it by themselves? Do they have to have a third person on there?
Not really, no. They don't need a third person. I've never understood that. Why do you need 3 people commentating? Because
you've got Corey Graves and Byron Saxon.
Yeah, but you used to have Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler.
2.
Lawler. That was 2 commentators, and they made it more entertaining in one SmackDown or Raw than any commentary team has done in the last 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No.
Pretty much. A 3-man team can actually work depending on if you want someone to be the butt of the jokes. But, really, we don't need to go down that route. Would you agree with that?
Nah, not really.
Right, point being is, and on top of that, the weird thing about it is, that was the wrestlers that got released. That was the wrestlers that got released. Never mind the people backstage who were part of the website, social media, and mostly through the WWE. I believe that run the WWE network.
Yeah.
Supposedly 35 workers got pretty much just speak to HR at the end of the day. Bye.
Wow. Sounds a bit like a few places I've worked for.
Yeah, it does sound familiar. And the real scary thing about it is what makes it even worse is the fact that they haven't just let go of, oh, they haven't done the usual, last one in, first one out. They've gotten rid of people who've actually been with the company for multiple years, and who have actually put some years into into the website and everything. One of them, I believe, was one of the first ones when they started focusing on WWE.com, which I think was about 11 plus years. So,
I remember when WWE.com was just a pile of crap. You used to go on it and the merch was crap.
exactly.
And the whole biography pages they were even worse.
What makes it even worse in this situation is it's left a lot of people shocked, and on top of that, it's also left people a little bit disheartened because they're like, right, you just got rid of him who's just recently a month ago was in a magazine for what he does in the top 25 in the world. Although top 40 in the world actually technically, but in actual fact, you just let them go. What the hell? On top of that, bear in mind that the ones who are staying have now got to do extra work. And supposedly this is all come from WWE wanting to fold certain sections into each other.
Mm.
In some aspects, yes, it can work. In other aspects, not so much. Now, the image, I believe it's something to do with the image. They were using different people for the online websites and the posters and everything. For graphics, they weren't, going hand to hand or anything like that. Which that's now been folded into one. That'll work, but when you're putting in one field, one area into another that doesn't fit as well, it may cause issues. And on top of that, you've got to have some breathing space. You shouldn't be having everyone being overworked.
But like you're overworking my mind right now.
In other words, allow some creativity.
It's not going to happen.
Right.
Oh, excuse me. Somebody's just gone past on a hairdryer with wheels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't kidding you.
Yeah, I think everyone heard.
I wish that could have been like a bottom trumpet, but I think that would have turned into something very messy.
Yeah, I was thinking more or less of, are you watching the F1? Potentially, but then we're not going to go into that subject.
MotoGP. Yeah, let's not go into the F1 because F1, even though I like it, is boring as fuck.
Anyway, is there any topics you wanted to discuss?
Well, we've already covered Velveteen Dream. I wish somebody had covered his face up, but
Fucking hell.
What?
Dislike him, do you much?
No, I actually thought he was a very good wrestler. I really enjoyed watching him. But him and Ricochet had that really good feud and what have you. Anything you can do, I can do it better.
And then Ricochet peaked.
And then Ricochet peaked and decided, okay, I raise you. A flip over the top rope, landing on my feet like a cat.
Or a superhero.
No, let's not talk about his superhero gimmick.
What?
He is not a superhero. His outfit choices were very questionable, as he literally looked like a child in very bad cosplay.
Oh, that could be an interesting topic.
What really bad wrestling gear?
Yeah.
I think it could actually, couldn't it? It really, really could, because I know you'd be on that list.
No, I wouldn't. Never happened.
Tinky Winky,
It never
Dipsy, la la, Po.
Oh, we could always have thingy in it, Kane. Seeing as he was for a short time fake Diesel.
Oh my God! I remember fake Undertaker.
Oh, good lord! I think the worst one was fake Razor Ramon.
Oh yeah, he literally looked like Razor Ramon had eaten a load of pastry and like shaved his beard off, and instead of going, "Hey yo," it was like, "Hey yeah,
Hey yo,
hey yo,
I'm Razor Ramon.
this is a toothpick. This is a dummy."
And then I believe their man, because they didn't want to talk too much because their voices didn't match.
I mean, come on, how stupid do you think people are?
They had to get JR, being villainous, manager of them.
It's like, what the fuck are we witnessing? Anyway, that could be a really good topic, that could.
Yeah.
Oh, that could really be a good topic. I like how we just throw this shit together.
Yeah, it's not like we we plan this shit out. Wait, no, we don't. We hashtag winging it.
Well, I would rather shit in my hands and clap than talk about WWE at the minute.
Yeah, you know what? Why don't we make that Sunday's topic?
What, shitting in your hand and clapping?
No! Terrible wrestling gear.
Yes, terrible wrestling gear. And unfortunately, on that list, I know somebody who is going to be on there, which everyone will disagree with me, but I don't care because I win.
Okay.
I know that Dusty Rhodes will be on that one.
No, I agree with you on that one.
Yeah, all I'm going to say is Undertaker's debut match.
Oh.
Say no more.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I forgot about
And
that one.
also, Undertaker's going to be on that list as well.
Huh?
Yes, he is. He is going to be on that list.
Shall we just do it now? Seeing as we keep talking about it. We've started now. We might as well.
Yeah, go on then. We may as well cover that for the rest of the show.
Yeah, why not?
We started it now. So why not finish it? It's like having a wank and not being into it, but you're determined to finish.
To this day, I still think the analogy I ever used towards you, you're about as subtle as a house brick to the face.
I do not apologise for my behaviour. I'm gearing up. I'm gearing up for when I do shows. Obviously, the crudeness won't be in the show, but it's going to be part of my character, which unfortunately just so happens to be a part of me.
Oh, some terrible wrestling gear.
Terrible wrestling gear. Would you like me to go through what I believe is the Undertaker's worst wrestling gear ever?
Go
on. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the American Badass.
Huh?
Yep. I give to you the American Badass.
Okay.
Yes, the Undertaker could rock a headband and a pair of sunglasses and a Harley Davidson with lots and lots of chrome. He could he could really make the jeans and the vest top and everything.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to his in-ring gear, I find it very questionable.
Right, okay.
Because The Undertaker has always been a good striker. Yeah?
Yes.
So why was he wearing a pair of mittens? And also, what the fuck was it with that stupid red devil saying big evil on the side of his fuck-arsing leather trousers? They looked idiotic and so out of place, it was unreal.
One, it was supposed what they wanted to go run down with.
I would rather run down the person who made that gear.
Right, you thought that was the worst. That was his worst gear as American Badass.
I did not like it.
Did you not forget the one time misunderstanding of when his bottoms didn't turn up?
No.
And he had to borrow some gear from somebody else. for a big event as well.
Go on.
Let's just say he has a certain train.
Oh God. Oh, he didn't have to borrow off the Godfather, did he?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
It was like tiger zebra pants, bottoms.
Oh my God.
Wow, that makes a fashion statement.
Wow.
You know it's bad because immediately straight after it was like, yeah, I'm never forgetting my gear again. I'm never losing my gear again. Because he actually covers it, if I'm not mistaken, in his documentary, I believe at one point, or he has covered it himself, where he literally just says them bottoms were absolutely terrible.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember exactly when it was because they were bad. They did not suit the Undertaker. They didn't. It's like the Undertaker going pimping.
Come aboard, Ma.
You know what would be worse is I expected at least Paul Bearer popping going, oh yes.
And then you'd got the Kool-Aid guy going, oh no.
Pretty much. But yeah, genuinely, it was just like, it just did not go well with him. Especially with the plain black vest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway. Any more you want to cover?
Yes, mate. I'm just getting up a list now.
I've got two straight off the top of my head. Would you like me to mention them?
Yeah, go for it.
One of mine has to be with Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Can we please go an entire fuck-arsing month without mentioning Brutus the Barber Beefcake? Not only does it sound 70s pornographic, but also, no. Why?
Do you want me to go down the list of these other names? Because we have done that before, remember, in the past.
No, no. We have done that in the past. If you want to listen to them names, you will have to listen back to that episode because I no longer can contain myself.
Because you just remember some of them names, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What makes it worse is what the hell was the only time he didn't have anything sliced off his gear was when he teamed up with Hogan. And even then he wore that yellow, damn, stupid, ridiculous mask. Well, faceplate, whatever. It was almost as bad as Hogan's war bonnet. Just in case if anybody forgot.
Oh, God. We also know why you want to move on to the different names. is
Why?
because you want to mention Big Dick Johnson.
No.
Do you remember Big Dick Johnson?
I'll agree with that. He had terrible gear. Or lack thereof it.
Somebody just said that you need to stop being sad on Hogan.
I was just saying,
But
I
I'm
only
sorry,
mentioned...
I agree with Matt Burns on this one. His war bonnet was fucking terrible.
It was
A
terrible.
terrible idea.
And to make it even worse, the reason why he had it. Do you know why he had it? He was scared he was going to go bald.
He was already fucking bald.
He was going bald, and last time I checked, wearing something like that will not exactly help. It'll make it worse.
Well, I'm not being funny, but he's still got the same stupid head. Why not be like The Rock and Stone Cold and go bald gracefully? Stop trying to hang on to what little hair you have left.
Point being is, the funny thing about it is, he didn't continue with the war bonnet. He got rid of it and got on dealing with it the way he did.
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree with that?
It was terrible. Do you remember was it a fist?
A fist on top of his head.
Yep.
But anyway.
Was that so that he could fist somebody at the same time as have sex with them at the same time?
No idea. I just remember him supposedly having a match against Bad News Brown and somehow getting the win with it by using it, and he's the face.
So some might say that they gave him head.
What the hell? But anyway, point being is, as bad as that was, there has been some really, really bad gear.
Yeah, I actually have just found one that I just remembered, and it is truly terrible.
Go on.
It literally resembles what only can be described in this country as a Scouser's tracksuit in the 80s.
Huh?
Yeah.
Who are you referring to?
Now, do you remember Coco B?
Coco Beware?
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah. And you remember Owen Hart? Obviously. Please just remember the very stylish wardrobe that they wore as a tag team.
Oh boy, I forgot. Yeah, they did, didn't they?
Oh yes.
But bear in mind, was this before Owen Hart tagged with Bob Holly or Sparkplug?
Sparkplug.
When he was a racing car driver.
Racing car driver. Yeah. So you got. Yeah, it's just very. Yeah. No. It's. Wow, that headband is fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Did you just go down that route? I'm pretty sure EC3 will be upset with you right now.
What? Fantastic.
You do realise he did have a gimmick that was fantastic.
Yeah, well, I'm not getting funny. He's shit anyway, so he can go fuck himself.
Ouch. Anyway, I've got one gear that I must warn people about. It is so bad, it is scar-inducing.
Go on.
Mentally scar-inducing.
Go on.
Especially with his finisher. Oh.
Go on.
And I'll give credit to the guy for trying their best with it. That would be none other than Bastion Booger.
I just flown past that one on my screen, and it's like, oh dear.
Yeah.
I don't remember Bastion Boogie. I really don't, because
And it makes it even weirder.
if I did, I'm kind of glad I didn't. I don't remember now.
Bear this in mind that his entrance theme music was noises of coughing and phlegming and possibly dealing with sneezing and possibly buggies.
Yeah, so Bastion Bugger. Sorry, not Sebastian. Where the fuck now do I have the Sebastian from?
And I believe before that, he had a gimmick of a friar. I can't remember the gimmick, what the name was, but the guy was a serious wrestler across, on the circuit. He was a serious journeyman. He comes into the they give him a friar gimmick that didn't make any sense. Didn't make no sense.
No sense.
And then they decided to give him the Bastion Boogie gimmick, which I feel so sorry for him, because to me it comes across as was WWE trying to make him as grotesque as possible and possibly even fat shaming a little bit.
Yeah.
And what he wears is his finisher. His finisher was him standing over the person, doing some theatricals with his hands, and get ready for the battle scoring, and then dropping down and making it appear he is sitting on your face.
I don't know whether that sounds painful or just disgusting.
Or both.
Bearing in mind that Rikishi's finisher was the stink face.
Rikishi Driver. It wasn't actually officially registered as a finisher. It was more of a setup move. But if you want a better one, Yokozuna. The bonsai drop.
Yeah, the bonsai drop. But that never really looked like he landed it, though. It always looked like he had control over it.
With the one exception with Yoko.
Yeah.
Oh!
Well, it could be worse, though. It could be Andre the Giant when he sat on Jake the Snake's fucking chest and went, ho, 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 ho. I farted.
That's brilliant. But anyway, point being is, I feel he was a good journeyman. But the point being is, what is it with, the missing the mark? Because a wrestling gear can make or break you.
Yeah, it can. I mean, all you got to do is ask Max Moon.
Which version of him?
I wonder how long that lasted.
Was that the one that was? I'm trying to.
He literally looked like what you in the 60s, what they thought that people from space would look like.
Yeah. I'm just trying to remember who was the original Max Moon.
You know something? He looked like Mork from Mork and Mindy.
Maybe that's the reason why they did it, because Mork and Mindy was popular.
Yeah, but no. It was terrible.
Nanu.
Anyway, also, another one, which I completely forgot about this one, to be fair, because I remember seeing a video on YouTube of him wrestling in this gimmick. Another one of my favourite wrestlers, Farouk.
For Bad Gear, is this?
Yeah, for Bad Gear.
I don't know exactly where you're going to go with this.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it right now, and
is it like a sky blue? Oh, bluish.
Yeah, it's like, I would say, Anyway, it's just very blue. He looks like, I don't know really what he looks like. He's got Hulk Hogan's war bonnet, taken the fist off the front, and painted it blue. I think even the movie Gladiator, I think even the TV program Gladiators. Do you remember when they always used to wear the leotard and the head and the protective gears and all that sort of stuff for the head?
And why did I just suddenly get the vision that at some point you were attempting to bring up the word jet? But anyway, let's move on.
Yeah, please not. Let's not get started on jet. Oh, jet.
Behave yourself. But anyway, you know, you don't want to be sad on anybody on the audience.
I'm not being sad on the audience.
But anyway, point being is, I remember.
Yes.
But then again, bear in mind that Gladiators, that if I'm not mistaken, someone who was on Gladiators has ended up becoming a world champion.
Yeah, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about Ron Simmons.
Yes. Oh, you mean the bad outfit that he had to wear? That where if you look back now, even he would go, damn.
Yeah, he would literally look at it and go, damn.
Pretty much.
Can you hear me rustling?
Yes.
Rustling for my dairy milk. I am so hungry. I want to nibble it. Chocolate. See, I don't need my kids to grasp me up this time. You can hear me doing it.
And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting messages inbound. And I believe that someone just put a message on in our DMs about the fact that James Irvine loves pie.
Now, in the words of the Undertaker,
yeah,
Poontang pie.
That's not Undertaker.
And Kane.
It was The Rock.
No. Yes, it was The Rock, but one time that was shocking when the American Badass said that Kane likes Poontang pie.
Yeah. At least it wasn't like a certain other promo involving Scott Steiner, involving rocket science.
Why did that have anything to... Oh, yes, it did. It had lots to do with pie.
You see what I did there, didn't you?
I'm looking for. I do believe that a certain person listening right now should watch that promo. I think it would break her brain.
It broke mine halfway through.
Yeah. I just listened along and went, no, that sounds legit. Because I am shit at math.
It's one of those like, yeah, just move on.
I was like, mate, you're boring me now because it's like, yeah, I get it. It sounds legit. Okay, I get you. But you're probably sitting there scratching your head going, I think I'll have to do brain cells now.
No. What makes it even worse is you don't have to even be a rocket scientist to know there's massive flaws in it.
Well, that is why I leave the math up to everybody else.
That's fine.
Anyway, we need to carry on. We need to carry on with terrible wrestling gear.
That we do. I remember... I've got one person, and a lot of people might be upset with this one. I know that Rey Mysterio's had some bad gear.
Yeah.
Like the one where he decided to have skin-coloured tights. and what looked like a thong for bottoms.
I'm wondering if you're on the same list that I'm on.
Nope. I'm pulling some of this off memory.
Are we talking about another Rhodes?
Or we'll get to that one later.
All I'm going to say is the one I'm on about is not gold dust, it's silver dust.
Oh. You're not that one. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. I'll never forget when Mysterio ended up doing that, and then he also ended up, for some unknown reason, he was doing the his superhero gimmicks. I remember when he attempted to do the Joker, and he just looked like, hey, he didn't look like Joker.
Yeah.
He just looked like a bit of a punk rocker who just, yay, it's not me Joker. Can you tell? No. Not really. Or I believe when he decided to make himself, his tribute to Silver Surfer.
Oh.
Do you remember that? He somehow spray painted his entire body silver.
I'm struggling to think of who you mean.
Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio paid tribute to the Silver Surfer by wearing enough all silver. The problem was it didn't come out as much because by the time he got to the ring, he sweat most of the paint off.
Was this in these WCW days or
WWE days?
How do I not remember this?
Look it up. Genuinely, I'm like, wow. I remember when he attempted Avatar. But anyway, what was the one that you were referring to?
Oh, I was referring to the artist formerly known as Gold Dust.
Oh.
When he wore a bra over the top of his silver outfit.
You thought that was the worst one?
Oh no, I know he's had plenty more.
No. That entire gimmick. Was, are they trying to push this to just see how far they can actually get him kicked off the screen?
Well, you will know that Vince had a problem.
You thought the silver one was bad?
Well, I'm just looking now, and I'm swear that there was one where he had literally his crotch on show.
There was one where he dressed in women's clothing. There's one where he was in a greenish outfit while wearing, I believe, sadomasochistic gear, S&M gear.
Oh, that wouldn't surprise me.
Ball gag included.
Oh, dear.
Then you also got the pure painted red face with a black X with the words FC UK on it. Or was it fuck?
Yeah, that's the same one I'm on about. That's the silver one I'm on about with the bra on top.
Yeah. Really? That entire gimmick, I'll have to say, was just wow.
Yeah, it was wacky, it was out there, but when it comes down to it, I don't believe for 1 second that he thought to himself, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to act terribly gay to make other wrestlers feel uncomfortable.
No, his Goldust gimmick, I've got no issue with. None. Because that at least gave him a presence to get out on his own from, bear this in mind, who his dad is. Which, by the way, I'm going to have to bring into contention. And when I say this, I don't mean it was Dusty Rhodes' pick of his gear. He didn't decide it. Do you remember it?
No.
You don't remember Dusty Rhodes' gear in WWE? Black with yellow polka dots.
Oh, yeah, that was the one I was on about, the Survivor Series.
No, that wasn't just Survivor Series. That was his entire gimmick.
Yeah, but it got over.
Because
Because
of
he
Dusty.
because he's a fucking genius.
Because he's fucking Dusty Rhodes. He's Dusty Rhodes. And bear this in mind that he went to that from what he normally wears, which was just plain tights. Or plain trunks, if I'm not mistaken, and boots.
Yeah.
The best thing about it was Dusty, the Rhodes family, you can pretty much give them anything and they could pretty much produce gold.
Unless it's 7. Even though that character did look menacing. Yeah, no.
Yeah, you know it's bad when VFR is saying no.
That just goes to show that it's like really bad.
Pretty much. Oh,
I'm just trying to find another one. I'm just trying to find another one. There's another one of Gold Dust. I'm just trying to find it now, but I don't think I'm going to be able.
I think we've covered it.
No.
Uh-oh.
We haven't.
Has you found it?
It was a SummerSlam one.
SummerSlam?
Yeah, it was and I found it.
Uh-oh.
It's still under the artist formerly known as Gold Dust. Oh, dear.
How bad are we talking?
Well, all I could say is Dustin Runnels.
Well, that's when he was the Natural.
It was when he was with Luna.
The artist formerly known as Goldust.
Yeah, and he was when he was in a feud with Vader.
Oh, good lord!
Yeah, I don't know if it was SummerSlam actually.
No, I think it might have been an episode of Raw, but I know exactly what you're on about. You're about to say he tried to mimic.
Yeah, it was very, very strange.
Yeah.
Also, as well, the one that I'm thinking of, it's a SummerSlam. I'm pretty sure it's something like 98, 99, something like that, where the start of the SummerSlam, they were all in a pool round backstage. And
no, that was when he was Goldust, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was also one when he was Goldust. And he was in the pool making everyone feel really uncomfortable because he was wearing a thong and a bra.
That's Goldust's gimmick.
Yeah, I know, but he wasn't wearing his normal outfit.
It doesn't count because he wasn't in a wrestling ring.
Well, he was in somebody's ring.
Anyway, shall we continue?
Yeah, I love Goldust. I think he was dead good. Very, very underrated.
Very talented. Very talented. I'm surprised that... I find it a shame that they went down the Goldust route with him, but they never hardly ever let him be Dustin Rhodes?
No, because of his dad.
They only let him do, I believe, once on WWE during a TV pay-per-view.
Yeah, when he was the natural.
Yeah, he became the natural. Which is a shame, really. And it is.
Also, when he was in that feud with Vader, remember when he dyed his hair blue, and he had like that green and blue stripy, onesie with the thong.
Yeah, that was horrifying.
I wonder if Beardcock or Peanut have censored that yet.
Oh, guaranteed. That will be guaranteed.
Oh, another one. Because obviously he had a lot of fucking faces. Do you remember the pink wig and the almost very see-through outfit that he wore?
Will you stop reminding me?
He painted his face white.
Will you stop reminding me, please?
No, I want to remind you because it is torturing my memory.
No. Bear this in mind. Does anybody remember his third personality?
No.
That happened in Impact Wrestling or TNA? Actually, we better not talk too much about it because he might block us.
Go on.
Black Rain.
Oh yeah, yeah. No. I remember that.
Black Rain.
Yeah, not everybody's perfect, so we will just leave him at that.
He's trying something new.
He's trying something new. A bit too new.
He's more bizarre. No kidding. Anyway, anything else? Anybody you want to move on, or shall we keep going? Is there anything? Ooh, hang on. I'm just sitting here thinking to myself. I've just had one in my head.
Go on.
And I don't know why. I'm trying to remember. Was it the Dinks? No, the Dongs.
Oh, yeah, I was just about to say it wasn't the Dinks, it was the Donks.
It was the Dongs. Because my God, what were they thinking?
If I remember rightly, you wanted to give Elmo the Ding and the Dong not long ago.
Nope.
You said it, not me.
No, I believe you just said it but no. Anyway.
No, you said it last week.
No. Anyway.
Ding
I
dong.
remember
Bitch.
that gear simply because...
Ding!
Who the hell came up with it? I believe it was brownish. Just what the?
We came back with what?
They look like dongs.
Yeah. Yeah. Questionable times. What can I say?
They looked a bit lightly brown and full, head to toe in this colour, by the way. And they thought it'd be, they were almost set up to be World Tag Team Champions. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's the tag team you wanted to tag team champions. The Dongs.
Or, remember when Matt and Jeff Hardy dressed up in their massive zip-up onesies, and won the tag team titles?
Oh, you're on about the Al Conquistadors?
That's the stuff.
And it wasn't Matt and Jeff. It was Edge and Christian.
Thought it was Matt and Jeff.
No, it was Edge and Christian.
No, I think in mind it might be.
No, it was Edge and Christian because one of the people who was actually originally meant to be, who was made out to be the original guys, ironically, was Christopher Daniels. Although, oh wait, I do remember Matt and Jeff getting them back though. I remember them getting revenge on them. But it was Edge and Christian who won the tag titles as the Conquistadors. I've probably already butchered that, haven't I?
But I don't know. I really don't know.
But anyway, point being is, wow. Anything else?
I'm actually just looking this up now because I'm pretty sure that you're wrong.
Look it up. Please look it up.
No.
I believe you may be actually just figuring out that I'm right. Just figured it out.
Hang on a minute. Hang on.
You know I'm right. Or are you having to Google it?
Hang on a minute. Yes, you're right, but also at the same time, I am right.
Go on.
Because they took revenge upon Edge and Christian.
Yeah.
At No Mercy 2000. And now I do remember this because I remember it very good.
Yeah.
They dressed up as the Lost Conquistadors themselves.
Yes.
So I was right, but you were also right too.
Yes.
We were both right.
Yeah, Edge and Christian were the ones who won it. I believe... that was it. We are both right. Edge and Christian won it as them, and then got two guys in the suits. One of them being Christopher Daniels, suppose meant to have originally been Christopher Daniels. Matt and Jeff Hardy attacked them, put on the suits, and successfully defended the titles for them.
Thank you.
I believe. Was the tag team title vacated after that? Because of the whole charade?
Probably because it was supposed to have been the Los Conquistadors. So they just kind of swindled it round that way.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, it's the same year. It's the same year as a certain event. So I'm saying no more of that.
Ah.
That's why I remember it. I do remember it.
So close to a fond memory.
Mm-hmm. So close to a very, very fond memory. One that I could sit and watch over and over again.
Well, you got the WWE Network.
Oh, yes.
Of course. Until Peacock decided to go...
Until Peacock decided to go, oh, they look like giant golden dildos. We can't be having none of this in this time of day and age.
I wonder how they're going to handle the whole TNA situation.
Ooh, Peacock.
Yeah, Testing Albert.
Oh. Yeah. That could be a touchy one. No, I didn't say that. No.
And I wonder if the... Right, I've got to ask this question. And this is out to the WWE Network and, of course, Peacock.
Pierre not.
Have they kept in the infamous DX promo?
Fucking hell, that narrows it down a bit.
You know which one I'm on about. The network.
Yeah, but again, that doesn't really narrow it down a bit.
It's the
Because
infamous.
DX were renowned for their very edgy promos.
It's the one where the network sent him a list of words that they can't say.
Oh, it was fucking hilarious. I'm so glad for YouTube because obviously now you can still watch them moments on YouTube. Fuck you, Peacock.
Oh. And, oh, good Lord, I just realised. Bear this right. You know that Peacock have got to have got rid of this entire feud. The whole Kane situation with Katie Vick.
Oh, God, yeah.
There's no way that Triple H promo is involved.
I was just about to say, is that the one when he refers to as Katie Dick?
No, it's the one where it's Katie Vick and he was implying that Kane made a visit on her funeral.
Yeah.
What is it with
Yeah.
WWE and desecrating funerals?
Well, I was just wondering what it was WWE's fantasies with the necrophiliac. Well, necrophilia, sorry. My apologies.
Yeah. Bear in mind the fact that, what is it with them treading on, on sacred ground? The fact that, you got that situation, then you got the big boss man supposedly with Big Show's dad.
Oh, God.
Or does anyone forget about that entire situation?
No, Daddy, no!
What makes it even worse is that soundbite could actually fit on that video.
I just try not to think about it, if I'm being honest.
Right. Anyway, I think we've chundered on quite enough, haven't we?
Yeah, but also, I do just want to mention one particular fucking wrestling outfit that is absolutely fucking stupid.
Okay.
So stupid. I mean, I thought my legs were thin, but Jesus Christ, this bloody crackpot just takes the piss.
Go
Especially when he posts pictures of himself fucking dressed as Where's fucking Wally?
on.
Or should I say, Where's fucking Willie?
Not going down there.
He fucking already did go down there. Spindly legs.
I'll let you continue with that one.
Well, it just makes me laugh. It makes me laugh. It really does. What sort of entertainment is any idiot going to get out of that? They're going to sit in the fucking crowd going, so why is this happening again? Are you insulting my intelligence? Are you going to book yourself in a match where it's fighting a woman for her cat? Which we clearly know you're a fucking pussy anyway. So, you'd end up fucking losing, so we'd know who'd win. Even a street fight. But I digress. I just ramble. What do I know? I do believe that you have just tried to chew your arm off. I think I have a nibble.
Right.
I'm
let me
sorry,
just point
but
this out.
I just have to, cast my line out and see if I get a nibble.
And let's just state this for the record, by the way. We are not saying these are the worst in the world ever, or, as a anonymous listener saying, this is factual. These are our opinions. Some of them just mine. Some of them Irvine's, some of them a combination. As to which one's which, find out.
Oh, I just love a bit of controversy.
Oh, controversy does create cash.
Yeah, also at the same time, my wooden spoon just keeps getting fucking bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. A bit like a whale. I shall name her Shamu.
No!
Yeah, Shamu.
What the fuck? Where did that come from?
I'll tell you after we go off air.
I thought you're going to go down the route of Shamon.
No. There is actually a whale that was called Shamu.
Okay. All I'll say to you is right now, my brain's just sitting there thinking to myself, is he talking in a alien language? Should I respond back and just go, nanu?
Maybe. I'm talking in riddles and hope. It's just hoping that Matt Burns will have a psychotic break and laugh himself to death.
I'm trying to keep composed. I'm trying.
Yeah. Well, at least when you post pictures of yourself, you don't breathe in. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was a private joke.
Oh, please, just move it on, please. I'm done. I'm done.
Hint of the day. Don't turn sideways and breathe in. Before and after pick. No.
I'm done. That's just done me in, that has.
Are you done?
Oh, there we go. I'm done.
I think before this goes any further, we should end this topic and this show before something gets said that will be regretted in within due course.
We've already covered the epic wrestling moments or anything. We normally covered the dark side of the ring, don't we?
Yes, and how not to take a photo.
Yes, of course. But we got...
no, we haven't covered dark side of the ring.
No, do you want to do it this week, or shall we save it to Sunday?
Because I'm missing the episode of Bret Hart, we shall miss it today, and I will do. Yeah, and I will do it on Sunday. The Von Erichs.
Yes. And we've now got to get to our. Oh, we don't need to cover epic wrestling moments because we've already covered it with the gear. And we've already fitted in many epic wrestling moments, at Bonsai Drop, especially, Yokozuna, where he didn't actually hold the ropes. Oh.
Yep. Boing.
Have you actually seen that match?
Yes, I have, and it pains me to say that I feel it too.
What makes it worse is the guy on the is like, get him off me!
Ooh, got more crack than Harlem.
But yeah, genuinely. But just for quickly a little plug for Yokozuna, check out his the documentary on him that was done by WWE.
Yeah. Also, if you want to check out his other plug, he's still up there somewhere. Oh my god! I'm very tired today, so I'm just coming out with random shit.
Anyway, we've now
hoping that some of it sticks.
We've now got to get to the non-wrestling topic.
Yes. What
And
have you got in
I
mind?
already know you're going to enjoy this because this one's already been pre-planned.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was originally meant to be revealed on the Sunday episode. It was
Mm.
even mentioned on the video that with the postponement.
Yeah.
Because I know someone's going to be very braggy in the next few seconds.
Yeah. Yeah. What
Burns
would that
versus
be?
Irvine.
Oh. Oh. And are you going to say it?
Series versus season.
Yes, but are you going to say the line?
No.
Yes, you are. You've got to. Them's the rules.
They're not the damn rules.
They are. Them's the rules.
I will
You
say
have
this.
got to say no, no, no. You will not pussyfoot around it. You will not lick around the chocolate rim. You will slide your tongue straight in, and you will say it, young man.
Really? You're going to go down that route?
Well, your tongue will be going down that route. So you
and
better
also,
start.
And also, the way you just said that, you almost sounded quite close to someone who is your favorite, one of your favorite wrestlers. You were quite close.
I was very close with that one, young man.
Yes, you were. But anyway,
Strap match.
To put this out.
Oh, I killed two birds with one stone there.
That you did.
Strap match.
That you did. Anyway,
look it up.
All I'm going to say is this. Season got more votes than series.
So that means
TV shows should be more references as a season instead of a series. The old tradition of the old UK way is long come and gone.
It's redundant.
Let me finish. It is redundant and doesn't make sense. Are you happy now?
No, I'm not happy. You've not said the line.
What line?
James Irvine, you...
Twat?
Nope. Close. Say the words. James Irvine. Repeat after me. James Irvine.
James Irvine.
You. Win.
Cunt.
Nope. We are not moving on until you say it. Just remember, it's a line I say very often, especially during sex. Are you going to repeat after me, or can you say it yourself?
I'll say it myself. In Burns versus Irvine, the victor was James Irvine.
You're not getting this.
I am getting this. That was me saying you had the victory.
No,
that was close there. That was close.
It was a beginning. It begins with a W. I, as in, you should be saying you win.
I lost.
No.
There you go.
We are not ending this show until you say it.
No, I'm not saying it.
We are not ending this show.
Damned.
I don't care if I've got to get up at 5 a.m. I will still be on this at 5 a.m. trying to get you to say.
I'm pretty sure that the actual episode will cut off after 3 hours, after the 3 hour mark.
Then we'll start another one. So you better hurry up and say it.
Just remember, if this happens again and you lose, you've got to decree it yourself.
I shall therefore decree it.
Do you agree?
I do agree.
Right. James Irvine, you won.
Oh, God, you're so close. You're so close.
You wins. You win.
Yes. Yes. Can you feel it? Huh, huh, huh. Woo!
Feel better?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh, let me just milk this one. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. Ah.
Feel better?
Almost. I'm nearly there. Oh, God. Yes. Ah. Oh, that was totally worth it.
Right.
Ah.
So with that, I will state it again. Burns versus Irvine. Series versus season. Irvine's choice. He wins on this one.
Oh. Do you remember that game I told you about not long ago? What was it called? Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I win.
You won
And
this round.
you said to me it didn't exist. I think you're pretty wrong, my friend.
You keep getting close to that person, by the way. At that hint, aren't you? Are you trying to give that prize away?
Well, that's the whole point in having a competition, isn't it?
Of course it is, but I will say you're almost practically giving it. I mean, literally getting as many people involved in it. So if you have heard the clues, get on it.
Get down on it, get down on it.
Right. So are you happy now?
Oh, yes. I was born with happiness. Happiness, happiness. James Irvine was born with happiness, happiness. And he uses it very well.
Right. Well, anyway, that is going to be the end of this episode.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to say this is a wrap. I was going to piss myself laughing.
Why?
Because I've just sung about my penis.
Just no. Just no.
Like I say, I've been very tired today. I don't know if you thought, but I have been very tired. And the random shit I've come out with today, even though it might not make sense to some,
Doesn't make sense.
it will make sense to others. Even though you might be sitting there scratching your head going, what the fuck is this dickhead on about?
Or why did he do that? Because he's James
Or,
Irvine.
or, why is he trying to get Matt Burr's band off the air? I'm not.
Bear this in mind, as much as you may think it, he's not the one who's been the closest.
Oh, no. It was so good you had editing back then and that you weren't live.
No kidding. But we'll not discuss that. We shan't discuss that. Oh dear.
I wonder, right. I'm dyslexic and I spell words, really, really weird. I actually had a story told to me the other day, the other week, should I say, but it keeps getting brought up where I work, and it's quite a confusing one, really, because I thought, how is this possible? Why are we glossing over the fact that what that woman's just said? Why are we glossing over what she's just said? Why? So the conversation went a bit like this. A chap I was working with was standing in a room with other people, and a certain individual came in, and with no context, no context at all. Literally said to him that her cat was dyslexic. With no context and without anybody being able to question this certain individual, she turned around and walked straight out the door. So, and no, ladies and gentlemen, she was not on day release. She was not on day release.
So she escaped.
She was not an escapee. She actually held an important position at where we work.
Okay.
But her cat is dyslexic. Now, the argument was, what would a dyslexic cat say? Even though my question was, why are we glossing over the fact that this woman's just said that her cat's dyslexic? And one of the other guys said, well, I'll tell you what a dyslexic cat says. It says, "Whoa." And it took me a while.
That's just wrong.
It took me a while. And I thought,
I'm just going to say this for the record.
I give up on life.
What?
I said, I actually thought at the time, I give up on life. If this is what humour has come down to, I give up on life.
That's not humour. That is just baffling, confusing, and has me just thinking to myself, what were they on? Were they on medication? Did they need any medication? If they haven't got enough medication, why aren't they taking the medication?
No, actually, she is rather intelligent and wondered why she was left with a dyslexic cat. Oh. Answers on a fucking postcard. It's just how I was like, where's the context in this? Where?
And I'm gonna borrow from a UK TV show right now. And on that bombshell.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah. Let's give it a wrap up for this week.
I wish you'd have said a wrap up earlier.
Yeah, I know you did.
I just had to share that funny story because it still breaks my brain when they bring it up. And I'm just like, why are you still trying to joke about this? We have not touched on the subject that this woman believes her cat is dyslexic.
And before anybody ever actually brings it up, no, we will not discuss this topic because this is a non-relevant topic and one that is hurting my brain.
Oh, and pecking my nose is a topic.
You instigated on the introduction.
I instigate a lot of things.
And that's what she said.
And there he is, dirty little old man.
You're welcome. Anyway, I'm going to say that's a wrap up for the topics that we've discussed on The Burning Truth, and we recommend you check out our plugs, which are all, of course, on the links page. We always recommend you check them out, and yes, they do regularly get updated. Agreed?
I don't know, mate. I can't read. I've got a dyslexic cat.
But we, of course, always recommend you check out the links, especially some of the charitable organisations, and also one of them that I there's plenty on there. Powered 4 TV, if I'm not mistaken, on there.
Power 4 TV.
Recommend you check that out. And, of course, Babyface Wrestling app to check out on any local wrestling shows that might be in your area, if they are capable or able to run. Mm-hmm. And also, if you want to keep an eye out on who's doing well on the ratings on the UK scene.
Yeah, but also, at the same time, don't take your eye out.
Of course. Of course. But you can also follow your wrestling companies as well. But anyway, with that, I'm going to recommend you all. I'm going to prepare for this one now. I'm going to recommend you all to check out the Burning Truth website, which is www.theburningtruthuk.com.
Yes, and where might people listen to said podcasts?
Wait, not finished. Any of the external links that we have mentioned or anything that's on there, we cannot be held accountable for, as we have no responsibility or we have no control over the content that they produce. Agreed?
I'm waiting.
And there you are. You can also, of course, follow us on social media, be it either Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. And of course, you can listen to some of the old episodes of The Burning Truth, either through the website, either through Spreaker, Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts,
Google. Diesel.
Diesel.
The fuck's Diesel?
I said Diesel.
Diesel. Listen to Diesel, where you can fuel your life.
Don't be giving out slogan ideas. We should be charging good rates. Amazon Music and many other sources. What's tickled you?
I was just wondering when you were going to say if you listen to our previous episodes and our current episodes, the world will be your oyster. Oyster?
Really?
Oh, God, you're so fucking full of cock-ups. It's unreal.
I didn't say it, did I?
Please, can you just bookmark all the episodes that that we fucked up on so we can make a blooper reel?
There's no point. I've probably got them every...
Oh,
Finished?
my God. Oh.
Finished?
Yeah, dear.
Finished? Can you breathe?
Oh, shit. I almost lost my cool there.
No shit, Sherlock.
Oh, dear. Oh, stop picking on Sherlock. Oh, okay. Composure. Whew.
Right. There you go. You got it? Nope, he's gone. He's gone. I'm going to have to wrap this up now anyway and get over to our mental health side.
Oh, please, maybe stop laughing. I need to stop laughing before you do that because I'm not sounding insensitive again.
Yeah. Just breathe.
Something I take very seriously. Mental health.
It is.
Yes, come on. Let's go.
I was almost tempted to say the lie just to get you laugh again then, but never mind.
No.
Anyway, for mental health, it is okay to be not okay. Asking for help is never a weakness. And in doing so, you can find out that there's more care for you than you can ever know.
That is the truth.
We've always stated and followed, such quotes, from Tom Campbell, who stated, "Never compare your behind the scenes to other people's greatest hits." Great quote that is. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Make yourself a priority once in a while. It's not selfish, it's necessary. And if you could be anything in this world right now, be more kind. Be more kind. And of course, please follow the number one rule of Progress Wrestling and the Burning Truth. And also in general life, of course. Which is?
Don't be a dick.
Well said. And of course, we always recommend you all to be excellent to each other. You still got the names? Still remember? Do you know the names?
Just Bill and Ted. God damn it!
Bill S. Preston, Esquire, and Ted Theodore Logan.
It's too much to remember. It's overly complicated dribble drabble.
And yet I remember it each week or each time we do the episode.
Well, at least you remember that and not where we fucking actually advertise and put our fucking podcasts on.
I do.
Really?
I still stated. Yeah, of course I do.
Google and the Diesel.
Why are you trying to sound like Max and Paddy?
Either fuck a Max and Paddy.
I'll leave that with you. With you.
Oh, the two bouncers from Phoenix Night. I get it, yeah.
Bingo.
I was like, who the fuck are Max and Paddy, you dickhead?
But anyway, I'm going to say that's a wrap up for this week.
Giggity.
So don't be sad on people, and don't be a bag of dicks.
I try.
What?
I try.
You try. Because when you're not being a bag of dicks, the world is your oyster. Just for you.
Oyster. What?
Just for you.
What?
Anyway, genuine people, I hope you all stay well and stay safe, and we'll catch you on the next episode, which will be this Sunday. That's our regular scheduled programming. He's dying laughing. I know he is. We also always recommend you check out your local wrestling promotions, of course, and also reach out to a friend, a family member, or a colleague you haven't spoken to in a long while, be it either through a phone call, a text message, social media, do Morse code or even carrier pigeon. or even leaving a message in a bottle or in an oyster. Yeah, I thought I'd get you with that one.
Nope. Not doing it. Oh.
Why?
Not laughing.
Yeah. But anyway, I've been Matt Baines. Come on. Say it. Say the line.
And I've been Big Daddy Diesel.
What the fuck? Out your system.
I have been James Irvine, and the world is my oyster.
Of course it is. But anyway,
oyster.
With that in mind, it has been emotional. Until next episode, we will catch you later. Till then.
Bogies.
See you later.